Hey dudettes, my name is Ayla and welcome back to Coming Out on Top. Sunday. You get ready for a date with Emma's. Casual and a t-shirt. I thought I was gonna... I really thought I was supposed to dress up. You hear the rumble of the motorcycle outside announcing your suitor's arrival. You give yourself the once over in the mirror, hair in place, check, winning smile, check, no boogers, check. Looking good, Mark, looking real good. Emma's knocks and you open the door. Wearing dress shoes, pleated pants and a colored white shirt under a pale yellow v-neck sweater, he's outdressed you by a good country mile. But it says to keep it casual. Oh wow, hi. I'm not fond of his outfit, not gonna lie. It looks weird. If the sweater was a different color. Oh wow, hi. You look wonderful. Do I? Thanks. I didn't really dress up exactly. Are you ready for a little adventure? Yeah, I can't wait to see what we're doing. We better get going. Dodgy is waiting for us. She got terrible separation anxiety. Oh, sweetie. The two of you walk down the stairs to his waiting chariot. In the basket sits the homeliest, most messed up yet somehow cutest dog you've ever seen. Mark, I'd like to introduce you to Dulcinea. She's a little shy at first, so don't be offended by a lack of manners. She just likes to take her time with new people. Hi, puppy. Oh, this is exactly what I expected. This is what I expected when he was like describing her. Grumpy dog. Dodger looks at you unimpressed. You get the sense that she's judging your attire unfavorably. Keep it casual and t-shirt. That's what it says. You climb on the back of the bike and grab a hold. Down the highway you go, out to the hills, bounding down a long curvy stretch of road, no other vehicles in sight. You arrive at a locked gate. Beyond the locked gate, a meadow. Amos gets off, pulls a strange mechanism with two rubber wheels on a saddleback. He takes Dolce from the basket and straps her into the device. She's a wheelie dog. Her back legs never worked. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, she gets around splendidly. Oh, as soon as Dolce is situated, she takes off, wheeling around, sniffing, surmising the environment, headed towards the meadow. I brought the standard fare, a bottle of wine, some cheese, apples, cured meats. This place has included a wing and fabric wing. This place is beautiful. It's so serene. Absolutely. The meadow presents a stunning view of autumn below and the surrounding valley. The only sounds are the occasional song of birds and trees shifting in the breeze. You sip your wine and snack on the goodies as you take in the view and crisp air. This is truly lovely. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I had no idea this was out here. It's so peaceful. You said it would be romantic, and it is. Romanticism is a lost art these days. There's no appreciation for the subtlety, the slow build, the intellectualism involved. No sense of wonder or genuine curiosity about another person. It seems everyone's raced to the bottom. Be as stupid and shallow and good looking as possible and make things happen as quickly as you can. It strikes me more as insecurity than anything else. Nobody wants to put themselves completely on the line, wrapped in the terrifying but wonderful blanket that is falling in love. Okay, so nice guy, but for me personally, I think it's a little too much. Just a little bit. Yeah, it seems like everything is supposed to be fun and easy, and if it isn't, it's too much trouble. Okay, this is where my unpopular opinion comes in, but I'm of the opinion that if a romantic relationship isn't fun, then it's not worth my time. But maybe it's because I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's because I just don't feel the need to have a romantic relationship. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I hate being single, I hate being single, blah, 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 all those things. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know, I'm pretty happy just the way I am. Like, there's a bunch of other different types of relationship I can have. Don't get me wrong, I like romantic relationships. I like sexual relationships. It's just that I don't want to fight for a relationship. I don't feel like that's something that needs to be done. Like, I have had relationships that's lasted, well, like friendship, not relationship, but that's lasted a very long time, like 8 to 9 years and such. Like, my two best friends in the entire world, I've known them for 8 to 9 years. And like, I mean, I have never felt like I had to struggle to keep their friendship because I don't believe that's the way it should be. And then this And then, you know, there are other people in my lives. And then, you know, there are other people in my life that I have just let go, either because it became too hard or because we just drifted apart or something like that. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's okay to be selective with who you keep in your life. And if you don't feel like they're worth the fight, then why fight for them? I don't understand this like glorification of, oh, they fought so hard to stay together. Yeah, but are they happy? Like, that's something I hear a lot, like, oh, this couple have been together for 50 years. Oh, yeah, but are they happy? People never talk about that. It's just all like, oh, they stayed together for so long, but was it happy? Is it happy? Are they still happy? That's what I would like to know. If the story is, oh, they lived happily for 50 years, then yay, good for you. But if the whole point is just to stay together despite everything, I'm sorry, but I don't agree. Life is so short. You really shouldn't be wasting time on someone you have to fight to be with. Exactly, and the cost of that is not developing real depth or trust or anything truly meaningful because you've not made yourself vulnerable. Maybe it's almost like love has become taboo, but I don't know if people have really changed. It's just that there's so much pressure to go along, to be cool. That's exactly it. There's nothing cooler than just going along, is there? Well, you're so right, wanna fuck. Fry me a river, Mary, it's not that bad. That's what I'd say. I mean, no, I wouldn't, but like, that's a good point. In any case, don't you agree that it's better to be different and yourself than the same fake as everyone else? That I agree with. Yeah, if you can pull that off. I mean, you seem to be pretty good at it, quoting poetry and wow, all this. I don't know, I guess I'm a bit of a relic. That probably explains my fascination with antiquated poetry and the like. How old is Amos actually? I feel like it's probably a lot older than us. I think it's great, not just the romanticism, but that you do your own thing. I'm not sure it's my thing as much as it's hundreds of years of traditions and ideas. It's really just close to my heart, something I thoroughly enjoy. I think I like that. Dulce is doing her best to chase a butterfly when she almost runs into you. You notice a cat tail stuck to her belly. Remove the cat tail and pet her. No, look at that adorable little fish. Dulce wags her little rat-like tail before scampering away. She's taking a quick liking to you. She doesn't normally let anyone pet her for at least a week. Wow. You notice a hot air balloon in the sky. You know, I've never been in one of those. It looks fun. I have, and it sucked. Yeah, today's an absolute perfect day for a balloon ride. Perhaps we could go sometime. I happen to think that's an excellent idea. The balloon looks like it's coming this way. Maybe we can wave? I'm sure whoever's up there is having a lovely time and will be more than happy to wave hello. It's like being on a boat. Everybody's always waving at each other. Or a motorcycle. It looks like it's starting to come down. Maybe they're gonna do a flyby on us. Maybe they were planning on landing here and having their own private picnic. Won't they be surprised to see us? Yeah, that would be kind of a letdown. Perfect day planned for the hot air balloon ride to the meadow, but it's already taken. You know, I don't see anybody up there but the balloonist. Maybe that's just how that guy gets around. He's some eccentric billionaire who flies his hot air balloon everywhere. I imagine parking would be quite a hassle. Whoa, it looks like he's actually going to land here. How about that? Wait a second, is that for us? Yep. You know, I was thinking it. Whoa, you really went all out. I thought it was just going well already. It is, and it's going to keep getting better. Emma's looking skyward at the descending balloon, casually conducting the day's event like a maestro stoops down to pluck a leaf of grass. I celebrate myself and sing myself and what I assume you shall assume for every island belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul, I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a sphere of summer grass. Roses are red, violets are blue, poetry's corny, and so are you. Think we could get the balloonist into a mile-high miniature? I wouldn't be interested. Oh, you're fuddy-duddy. I'm just kidding. The balloonist lands and ushers you, Amos, and Dulce away, sailing over and above everything both Everything both minute and past, your sense of yourself amplified. The balloonist lands and ushers you, Amos, and dodges your way, sailing over and above everything both minute and past, your sense of yourself amplified. Amos points out his house, the flower shops he owns. He owns a fucking flower shop. Oh my god, okay, so if you're really romantic and kind of corny, I think this is your guy. I'm not really this romantic and corny. I mean, it's kind of nice, but I think it's a little too much for me. Like, he owns a flower shop and he recites poetry and he's old-fashioned and romantic. It's a little too much for me. Amos points out his house, the flower shop he owns, different landmarks, even your apartment. Finally, it turns you motioning back to the meadow. And that's where we're going to have our first kiss. Are you sure about that? He looks at you, his eyes wandering within yours, searching for the little piece of your soul that wants him to kiss you now. I'm not. Okay, smooth. I'll give it that, smooth. Amos leans in towards you. You bring your lips to his, meeting him halfway. The jolt of pleasure, his soft, smooth lips on yours, the firm hand on your side. You pull away for a second, his breath on your eyelids and cheeks, your mind swimming, serene and thrilled. You look at him. That was wonderful. Precisely then, out of a sense that something wrong, or maybe just to be a jerk, Dolce decides to bark her squeaky bark. Riff! Amos laughs and picks her up. As she looks out across the vast distances around her beneath her, her expression changes from one of concern to bewilderment. Tongue hanging from the side of her mouth, she seems unable to comprehend her position relative to her environment. Her screwed up countenance is so clear that you can almost forgive her for interrupting the kiss. While the two of you enjoy the view and the look on Dolce's face, the balloonist, who'd been unusually quiet until now, speaks. So you live, bro? Emma's eyes shift, darting back and forth. What? I was just admiring your traps. There's something else. What's your routine? I don't lift. Oh yeah? What do you do then? CrossFit? Nothing. Nothing? Man, you must do something. You're huge. Is this some kind of commentary on my size? Because if so, it's not appreciated. Wait, don't get all bent out of shape. It was a compliment. And jeez, I'm not trying to hit on you or nothing, especially not with your man here and all. But Emma's body, tense, ready, strike you as odd. He seems extremely defensive. You figure he must be sensitive about his size. You make a note not to bring it up in the future. Okay, whatever you say, man. The pilot looks sideways as if he weren't the one acting strange. The mood broken, you try to regather the moment. It really is amazing up here. Thanks for arranging all this. You're most welcome. Thank you for coming. Doesn't feel like I'm coming yet. Nah. Okay. Hey, listen, if we toss Mr. Balloon Man over the side, I bet we could sell his thing for 10 to 20 grand. What do you say? Would you think out of yourself jumping up and down right now? Oh, that's why that my first balloon ride was a total... It was a horror. Like, my mom and I was up there and it was like 2 kids with us or something, and one of the boys started jumping and my mom wanted to kill him. I never expected anything like this. I hope this doesn't sound too mawkish, and it may feel a bit too soon, but there's going to be a poetry reading at the cafe on Tuesday. I'm going to do a poem. Would you like to go? Okay, sounds fun. I love doing these. Poetry's meant to be spoken, not read. Funny that they call it a reading though, right? Yeah, it should be called a speaking. Like, it's not just a bunch of people sitting around reading. That's called a library. You got a special way of looking at things. Anyways, you should read something. It's liberating and actually a lot of fun. Okay, sure, no problem. Wait, what did I just say? Spectacular. Nobody's ever... Oh, no, what did you do? Spectacular. Nobody I've ever known, friend, family, or otherwise has ever accepted an invitation. Great, just great. I can't wait. I've had a lovely time. Dolce starts to hunch over like she's about to take a shit. Amos quickly grabs her and holds her bottom over the side of the gondola. That's not romantic. Poor dog, what if you dropped her too? Simba! Look out below, he bellows as the dog squeezes a hot mess out. You watch it falling, 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 falling. You have a major paper to this week. Monday. You meander to the fridge, looking forward to a breakfast of leftover chimichangas. I've never actually had a chimichanga. I want a chimichanga. You're so giddy from your date with Amos. Dude, you were gone a long time yesterday. I was starting to get worried. Thanks, Ian. That's sweet, but it's fine. It was just a really long, really nice date. Okay, so he's not an axe murderer. That's a good thing. Yeah, there were no axes involved in this date. Do you want to hear about it? Because I'm dying to tell someone. Sure, let's hear what this Amos guy's got going for him. He picked me up on his motorcycle and took me out to this meadow. Oh, of course he's got a motorcycle. He's just that cool, huh? Then we had a picnic. He brought wine and cheese. It sounds corny, but it was really nice. That guy's got game, I'll say that much. I thought it was called being romantic. Maybe. So what happened next? Did a magic carpet whisk you away? Actually, when we were having a little picnic, a hot air balloon came by. Oh, I love hot air balloons. Did somebody say hot air? Yeah, a hot air balloon for Amos and me. It landed right in front of us. Then we went up and it was incredible. That sounds so romantic. Did he bring you flowers? No, but he does own a flower shop. That's wrong, Mark. Things sound like they couldn't be better, but you look worried. Whatever it is, I'm here for you, man. Well, I'm just thinking about our next date. He invited me to a poetry reading and I agreed to read a poem. So what's the problem? That means I have to write a poem. I just blurted it out like it's no problem. Sure, I'll bring a poem. Easy peasy. That's nothing, Mark. Modern poetry is all about being as weird and unpredictable as possible. You can't really go wrong. Don't listen to him, Mark. Just write something about how you feel and make sure it sounds good. Thanks for the advice, guys. Good luck, dude. If you need an inspiration, you know where to find me. Well, probably better get started on that poem. I'll be reading it to an audience in a few days. You sit at your computer and open a new word processing document. Where the heck do I start? I'm an English major, for God's sake. This should be a breeze. You sit staring at the screen, but every word, phrase, and sentence you think of feels wrong. Come on, brain, let's do this. Your brain does not comply. After staring blankly at the screen for 15 minutes, you start to get a funny feeling. That the blank screen is somehow alive, possessing its own consciousness and thoughts. And worst of all, that it's judging you. Well, that's the thing, that's why you write a poem about how you're feeling. That is a perfect subject right there. Struggling to write something and you can't. Trust me, sometimes doing just that is actually really, really fun. It's like, I love reading people's poems and essays and such about just observing things around them. It's sometimes the funniest shit ever. I wrote like something just based on my first day of school when I started going to sign language school, and just my observations and all that, and I had someone read it and they were like, they really, really liked it because it's kind of like it's going into someone's mind in a different sort of way, and it's, I don't know, I heavily encourage that. If you have to write a poem or anything, just where you can choose whatever, sometimes just sit down somewhere and just write down your thoughts. It could be anything. Screw you too, bunghole. The white blank page does nothing, says nothing, just stares back at you, directly into your soul, mocking, taunting, laughing at your lack of output, at your feeble attempts to place even one word upon it. The white blank page knows you too well. It knows you're not good enough, or smart enough, or funny enough. It knows you should just get up, walk away, go do something more your speed. Perhaps a video game or a comic book. Maybe you'd like a snack. Doesn't that sound nice? How about some popcorn? You look at the popcorn type. Warm, buttery, salty, kernels of popped, fluffy goodness. Delicious. That's what you really want, isn't it? Something easy, fun, desirable. You don't belong here. You're not cut out for this. You think you're fucking Hemingway or something? You can't even bring yourself to push one little key to at least get something down. Do the right thing and give up now. Pack your shit and move to Bolivia. Within a couple of months, everyone will have forgotten you. About your notable lack of talent and stunning impotence as a wordsmith. Okay, enough bullshit, let's do this. Oh, hi. Looks like you're writing a poem. Do you need some assistance? Yes, Edgy, help me. Great, I love helping out struggling writers. The corresponding lines of each poem will have matching colors and fonts. What? Feel free to improvise this. Well, unfettered expression is the heart of creativity. Choose the title of your poem. Huh. Pretty stupid. Evening Anthem. Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna... Okay, just green. Nothing more romantic than calling someone a tree. Yeesh, you're gonna follow it up by saying how they remind you of a bus stop? your bench I sat upon to rest my weary legs. What? What does that mean? He has his own universe? Sounds like an impressive dude. But what about your mouth? That's where you do all your lying, isn't it? You dirty little liar, you're not fooling anybody. What about pooping and taxes and death? Seems like you're sugarcoating things a bit, huh? Don't lay it on so thick. It's way too early in the relationship for the L word. Not to mention the grotesque sentimentality. Poor form, even for you. Shut the hell up. Well, I'll be goddamned. You did it. You wrote a poem. How's it feel? Pretty freaking good. But you're the expert. What do you think? You know, it's literate, thoughtful, even beautiful in places. Not really my cup of tea, though. I'd pass it with a solid C. Gee, thanks. Oh dear, did I hurt the sensitive poet's feelings? Really like a hanky? Are you gonna go cut yourself? Forget that I asked. Sheesh. You poor thing. I'm sorry for my thoughtless words. I should have realized that the budding young wordsmith needs encouragement and nurturing. Bye. Edgy is a dick. You look back over your work. You smile, predicting Amos will like it. Summon Ian and Penn to share your masterwork. Hell yeah, I'll share my masterwork with him, even though I didn't fucking read any of it myself. Hey guys, come hither and bear witness to poetry. You read your words with pride and conviction, accentuating each syllable carefully, strident and short. A few minutes later, well, holy shit, dude, it's fucking beautiful. Oh my god, Mark, I should have said Lord Mark. I knew you had it in you. That's going to slay. Whoa, you really think so? It's stunning. Ian, did you realize we were living with Mark freaking Shakespeare? I had no idea. Mark's going to light that place up with his master level literary acumen. On the other hand, I am not. Thanks guys, it means a lot. You're not just saying that, right? The truest mark of mastery is sincerity, and my expression rings truer than a Monrovian wedding bell. Yeah, Monrovia. Okay. Ah, sweet Monrovia. Forget not the hardness nor the hallows, beckoning one, all, and every to being. 'Tis imprudent to stifle thine proclivity surely. Stifle, are these even actual words? Do not concur, dearest Penny, I think it evident. The mere nog ruffles and stitchens at the modest expression. He does that he, truly observant, my friend. Though do not bask against the waxing, lest one's modesty reveal in palest evening light. Okay, this isn't even Old English. Ho, you cad. And I said ho. Whatever word there matters not, just ho. And I say ho to you, what? Beautiful more so than woman or man, the gallant ho. Okay, you can stop calling me a hoe. Neither one nor any question thy virtue, sweet prince, only the length of your canal. How about we keep my canal out of this? The march of his canal assuredly satisfies such as I expect to the least. Not that we'd ever swim in those waters, eh, friend? Screw both of you. Screw us both, but not as you. Whether screwed or not, the mere no. Knave Nov stifled his shudder. And we do not shudder at the mere Nov stifling his dew. The pomposity of thine parlance annoyeth mine sensibilities truly. Have any idea what he's talking about, Penny? Nope, I'm leaving. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time.